Okay, so this is going to be hello all. Hello. Once again, welcome you to Euro Truck Simulators. Now, yesterday I had to basically cut short this stream because I was having some issues. There's a lot of stuttering around. Just a lot of stuttering. So I don't know what happened, what caused it. I turned it off and turned it back on again, and then once again I turned it on and off again. We'll turn the computer completely off and then turn it back on again, and seems to have fixed the problem. Frames are really good as expected, obviously. But beyond that, really, the main thing today is just to do a few jobs, really. Just a few jobs, just to sort of get some miles in. Really, I should join a trucking company. Yeah, so far so good. Sound is playing, so I don't know. I think it's just something to do with the what's it called? Something to do with what's it called? To do with the Rainbow Tom Clancy Rainbow 6. So anyway, with that, let's quickly have a look and see how we're doing. Has to rest, so we need to rest a little bit. And the nearest resting station, so nearest hotel, which I'm guessing is not something popular in Ukraine at the moment, is all the way the other side of this highway. So we can do. I mean, there should be one in the trucking station, but anyway, that's fine. So let's head there. Release the brakes and apply a bit of power. Okay, so let me see if the wheels. Yeah, so that's fine. Okay, let's drive on. Clear. Someone waiting for a bus in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to take a left turn here. Let's completely stop. Have a look left. Have a look right. Right again. Left. Just to make sure there's no one coming. Have a look at right. So I've got this little gap here, so I'll take the gap. Okay, it's pretty smooth this one. I do like the Euro Truck Simulator wheel settings. It just feels a lot tighter. So I feel as if I've got a lot more control. But with the American Truck Simulator, it's like it's just really wobbly. Okay, let's climb up here. Bring it up to third gear. Don't really need the engine brake. Just a little bit here, so clear. Let's join onto this slipway. And then let's start to slow down. First gear, and then let's stop nicely behind this truck. Okay, put into neutral again, and I can sort of rest my legs. So yeah, the driving is actually quite a lot of fun. I'll be honest with you. After having done it for so long, it does actually feel like it is quite a lot of fun. So regards to information, I'm just going to leave it in the fuel page here. Show me fastest trail I've got. Even though there's a dial to the left on the dashboard as well, but anyway, I'm not sure I can see it all that well. I did forget to add my mobile phone, so what I'm going to do also is find where the nearest, I think we've crashed, oh no, we haven't, so we just left it, we left the repair station all the way back there. There really should have been there should have been what's it called, there should have been a rest station at the red spanner, but anyway. So we're frozen again, so I don't know what's happened. It's frozen completely. So I don't know what's happened. I think it's just the mod that I'm using, or in combination of mods that I'm using as well. So that's going to be something that I have to look into. So this is the first time it's ever happened. Really, I'm always okay with mods. When mods come on, when I attach mods, it does work fine. There's never really any issues. Oh, there we go. So it's unfrozen. So yeah, that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll get the rest, and then I will head back to the red spanner. So I should be on the left lane, but for now I should be fine. So let's get moving. So into fourth gear, and then I'm gonna have to completely stop here. So okay, I think I'm on the okay. So yeah, I was on the crossing, pedestrian crossing. Okay, so I'm gonna be turning on the laptop, so sort of keep me company while I. So what I'll do is I will reverse into the spot. I'll take this with just about space away from the other gentleman or the other truck. Oh well, that's fine. So I'll just put it here. Okay, with that, engine off, lights off, brakes on, get some sleep. Okay, so into the map, and let us find where the, and actually, I mean, there's probably like roads that will lead you to that section where there's, yeah, there probably is a way to get to there, because it's only right behind where I am anyway. So anyway, let's find the nearest job, the next job. Okay, so we've got this one that's getting all the way to Cardiff, all the way in Wales. And there's one that's heading all the way up north to Finland. And then another one to where is it, to Mainz in Germany, and then to Hungary, and then another one to Germany. So really, I'd rather go somewhere that I've never been, because most of these locations I've already discovered. So what I can do is I can make my way all the way to Cardiff, carrying used packages. Okay. Sounds interesting, really, but really not something I want to be hauling. And then we've got candies, so sort of keeping the economy going still. So this is somewhere I've not been in Finland, and it's quite a decent drive. Was going around Belarus, where really would have been better to sort of go right across as a crow flies, really, but we haven't got that yet. So at the moment they are they're siding with Ukraine, so with Russia, Mother Russia. So I can go to Cardiff. I've already been to Cardiff, so yes, I'm going to take this one with the red trailer. I do like the red trailer. So while we get there, we can also get the let me get this mic right. So I can also get the red spanner as well. So what we're gonna do now is start the engine, turn lights on, release the brakes, keep the second axle raised. Okay, engine's on. So I don't ride the clutch for too long. I think recommend is like 4 seconds until it starts moving properly. Then we can accelerate out. Okay, so this is good. Green lights always. That's always speeding here a little bit. So let's bring it down to 30, and then back to 50. Taking this right turn here. Okay, indicate to join this lane. Clear. Okay, completed the maneuver, turn off the indicators. So now I can just coast for a little bit, just applying enough power just to keep us moving at the same speed. So we're going to be turning right here, bring it up to third gear, apply a bit of brake. If you need, you can also apply some engine brake as well, but I suppose it's probably better than wearing out the tires. So okay, so I think this is the first right here. We're going to go to the red spanner. Okay, here we are. Reverse a bit. Okay, apply brakes. And £7 worth of repairs, that's not too bad. And then we can now, I don't like the look of it. I do like the chrome and just, yeah, it's just a good look. Anyway, let's see what we can do. First go back here so we don't forget that. Add that. And then we'll add some flags. Okay, so first things first, I need to work on that. I just have it to the side of my face at least. Though I just place the mic at the side of my face instead of right in front of me where I'm sort of breathing right into it. It sounds like turning on a dryer. So 1, 2, 3, just to make sure that it's set. So we're heading to Finland. So I don't mind adding their flags. So Finland, and then some. So I'm in the Renault, which for some reason some people really hate the Renault cars. Man, I don't know why. A lot of people, especially in the I think it's one of the groups in the convoy. Really just say the only rule is you're not allowed to drive you're not allowed to drive a Renault car. You can drive any other car in the world, but not a Renault. It's blasphemy, I suppose. But anyway, let's make this look a little bit nicer. Okay, so don't know. I'm just gonna have to go for crowns. I don't know what NZ is. Oh, Nisa. Turkey YouTube. So add YouTube on the ends. Just for so it's 1, 2, 3. So this is the middle one here. I'm gonna add that there. Then the rest are just gonna be crowns. Yeah, I mean, they really should add like different lights or some, like the white lights or something like that instead of just crowns and flags. Not very. I mean, it's exciting mod, but not very. Something that it's anyway. There's very little I want to complain about, to be honest with you. How very little I can complain. I really have any interesting complaining about. Okay, so I had these here. Let me just remove these. Really, I would have preferred like different colored lights. I mean, you can add beacons and stuff, but it's just these. It's just a different kind of beacons. Let me see where that faces. So we've got some bright lights here. Okay, maybe it might just be help for you yet. Just blind everyone behind you. Okay, so let me go two apart. And then the last one at the top here. So let me see what that's just bright lights. They're facing outwards, so that's not too bad. Just a bit of something to do. Something I'd rather use that than just nothing at all, to be honest. But anyway, let's let's get this this modding done. So I think, yeah, there's something to do with the mod. I don't know if it's a mod that I've added that's sort of clashing with this, because it's frozen a couple of times, and that's 2 times. That's too many times for my liking, really. The less crashing, the better. Because if it crashes and I'm not sure what it is that caused the crash, then I'm sort of unsure what it is that what I can do to fix it. Anyway, so let me see where they're going to put that. So it's going to be facing that way. Let me see what it looks like facing this side. Oh, facing out. So that's good. I'm just going to add ridiculous lights everywhere. Imagine what it would be like driving at night, just turning all the lights on. All the spotlights, I think. I don't know what they're called. Yeah, it's probably spotlights, but anyway, never mind. It's going to just be lights everywhere. Okay, so that's what that side done. Yeah, it's just going to look ridiculous, I know, but it's just better than not taking advantage of what okay, so I'm going to add crowns here on the footwell, and then same again. It's going to be absolutely lit up, ridiculous. But I'm guessing that's going to really affect the performance because there's just too many lights. So I don't think it would. I don't think the sim can handle all that yet. Anyway, yeah, just add a couple more crowns here and here. So with that, I can just double check just to make sure that I've done what I needed to do. Oh, good, and let's get moving. Okay, so we've got a job to do, and let's get it done. So start engine, release the brakes, turn on lights. Let's reverse out of here. So okay, so first gear. I'll take this right turn here, clear. Road is clear. Okay, let's stop here and pick up the job. Hopefully it is still available. And it is, that's good. So we've got a long drive north. Okay, let's get this done. So how am I gonna get into this? I can go to the end, reverse, and then come back in. I can reverse here. So what I'll do is I'm gonna turn right here, then reverse into the trailer, and then take it from there. So now that I can't see, let's just bring it in. So we're taking candy from Ukraine. Okay, that's perfect as it could be. Okay, so let me see what these ridiculous lights are gonna look like. So on okay, let me have a quick look around. So oh, okay. It's gonna look ridiculous, but anyway, I like it. I do like it. So so you basically get lights on the left and right of you. So hopefully it'll look alright at the middle of the night. So it's 6 p.m. or coming up to 7 p.m. and yeah, so the sun's going down. Okay, off we go. I'm gonna drop the axle. Yeah, I dropped it, so that's fine. Indicator light has gone off. She's still waiting at the bus stop. I think your bus is not arriving, lady. You best start walking. Okay, so let's stop here just to make sure. So left is clear. So find the gap. Okay, this trailer is moving a little bit slowly, and he's trying to turn. If I don't clip the trailer, nope, that's fine. Okay, off we go. Okay, once again, we're leaving Ukraine. But this time it's a more direct route. No more we're not going to be doing all that much exploring this time round. Personally, I do like the Renault though. I don't know why people are really hating on the Renault all that much. I mean, they're not the best looking trucks, but to be honest, trucks don't really look all that good. Flat faces and overly too big. Uh, but personally, I do like them. Let's bring up the axle again to save some fuel. Get some good, decent fuel economy here. Okay, let's get some. Let's see. Let's open up the range here. So, Slava, Ukraine. I'm gonna overtake this guy because I'm just gonna be stuck. I mean, I'm doing only 1 mile, well, 52 now. and I'm easily passing them. So I don't know why it's stuck behind this cement truck. Okay, so before my headphones turn themselves off, I'm going to turn on the laptop and entertain myself while I enjoy this nice little drive up north. Okay, a bit of engine brake to bring that to speed. Oh dear lord, what the hell happened? Yeah, God knows what happened there. Let me just check how much damage has happened on my truck. I've already got 2 on the trailer. I really don't want that, so what I'm going to do is reload again, and hopefully that doesn't happen again. So the let's auto save, so it doesn't matter really. I'm happy with that. So I don't know what really happened there. With it's just literally just crashed. It's just, thin air. Suppose that's someone needs to work on the coding there. Just hopefully it doesn't crash. So got TLDR on a lot of Ukraine news, which has just literally been saturating my feeds. So the most recommendation, I always get recommendations for that. I always get recommendations for well, just watching fairly depressing news. But anyway, so the stream is running smooth enough as is anyway, so I do like that. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave it running until it catches up. Until then, just bear with me 2 seconds while I whatever. I think we've frozen again here, which is ridiculous, which is annoying, to be honest. But it doesn't seem to want to load up anything else as well. Let's see if Task Manager will pop up. Nope. So we have completely frozen here. So what I'm going to do is let me try a bit of trickery here. So there we go. So it's fine. Decided to well, okay, all the way back up here. Okay, let's just double check again. See that maybe I need to really be pressing the save button a lot more often than I do. Okay, so first gear, start moving, and off we go. So let's do this again. Let's do this again. Okay, so finally, I think it's just taking a very long time to load because you've got pro mods to deal with, and it's also got a Ukraine mod to deal with, and also the thousands. I think I've got about 40 different mods still active, including one that I really do not use, which is for the which is for the which is for the coach, but I'm not really a big fan of that. Well, I'm a big fan, but I just thought there's nothing really I can do with pro mods. I have to sort of go vanilla. Okay, thank you very much. Whoa, slow down, mate. Okay, so back on the road again, doing the same thing that we did before. Hopefully this time we don't crash into some invisible barriers. Bit of a fancy road here. Okay, let's save here just to make sure. Yeah, it's good. I used to have. I think it's because I used to have the the save button mapped on the steering wheel. So now it's just I forget to do it more often. So I suppose, but I have to sort of reach over to the keyboard and then press it every time. But that's fine. I'm okay with that. So hopefully this time I did not crash into an invisible wall, which is somewhere around here, wasn't it? So I could apply some cruise control, but I'm just gonna try to get myself used to controlling the throttle with my foot instead, so just a manual speed control. Okay, so let's have a look again, see how far we have to go. Apply the brakes. I think it's around here, that's where we crashed. So I'm just going to slow down. A bit of engine brake all the way down. Oof, dear lord. Yep, that it was just about here. So I think it's just an invisible. And put the hazard lights on before I start moving again. Hope there isn't any more of those. It's definitely damn. Oh, it's not damaging my truck, so that's good. Okay, so we're gonna save here, and then onwards and upwards. Let's carry on. It's a nice smooth engine, smooth gear change. Bit of a bump there. So I'm just going to take a little bit careful here. And just try and just keep it between 40 and 45 until I feel comfortable enough to cruise a lot smoother. So I'm just gonna, you're gonna have to wait, mate. You're gonna have to wait, Mr. Caravan, because there's a motorbike right in front of me, and this guy holding his cars on the left is holding up everyone on the left lane here. So just have to keep an eye out for him, because he's not. Yeah, the guy is not yielding. The guy in front is not yielding, and anyway, that's fine. Let's smooth. Just keep it smooth. So BMW has done the best thing, which is coming into our lane, find a nice little slop. So I'll give him space. I'll give the Renault space as well, but he's gone. The Renault is gone. Ooh, someone been pulled over. So police are still working hard then, I'm guessing, in Ukraine. So drop it down to 4th gear, get some speed. Okay, so it's been cleared up now. The road is cleared up. And the car, and the guy holding the truck, the truck holding the cars is stuck on that lane. He's refusing to turn and give way to fast moving cars instead, so he's just stuck on this lane, stuck on that lane anyway. But anyway, so I'm giving enough space for between me and the next car for anyone who wants to sort of slip in for a few seconds before slipping back out. And 6th gear. Okay, now let me just settle in nicely. Quick save again. So we've got some Belarus fighters on the news at the moment that are heading to Ukraine to help with the war efforts there, sort of fight against the Russians. So that's really good. And so far, Biden saying that Russia may use chemical or biological weapons, which I'm pretty sure they've already done that already. So yeah, it's quite sad actually how the yes, it's understandable that you don't want to escalate the war and obviously turn into a pissing match between NATO and Russia, or where Putin might push Putin too far that it goes, F it wherever. I'm just gonna use nukes. So trying to avoid that because it's just not good for anybody really. So let me go past this guy nicely. I've got 2 trucks to go to pass, so I'm just gonna try and avoid being pulled over, being penalized by police for speeding 3 miles per hour above speed limit, or truck speed limit, or cars towing cars, towing vehicle speed limit. So I've got a fuel truck here. Probably hauling the kerosene I brought in yesterday. Oh dear, just need to watch out. I've got my eye on the laptop and on the road at the same time as well. So okay, so it's starting to get dark. Could now settle in for a nice little night drive. So let me slow the speed down to Okay, let me test out the new bright lights. I mean, they're all with it. It's just all forward-facing lights. Okay, that's fine. So we're going to be turning right soon, and as far as fuel, we've got plenty of fuel, so I don't have to worry about that at the moment. I don't know how many gallons it takes in one go, but yeah, I'm going to be stopping a lot more than I did in the DAF. Let's bring up the speed, put it in third gear, slow just enough so you don't have to, and here we go. So I have to join onto here so no one's coming behind me, and off we go. Now the only thing about Ukrainian side roads is that the speed limit is reduced down to 43 miles per hour, so that's not too, it's a bit too slow for my liking. In the UK I think it's around about 50 miles per hour, then on the motorway it's around to 60 for trucks anyway. So we've got stricter rules in Europe, I suppose. I don't think they have variable speeds as well on the motorways in Ukraine. It's really bright. But yeah, the lights on the side with just I think that it's just, yeah, the forward facing, so no matter where you put them, they're always going to be facing, lighting up the forward. So I'm going up a hill here. Okay, drop it down to fourth gear. Keep it in the green, so slowly climb. And just as I reach the top of the hill, there happens to be a friggin' police car behind us to penalise us. How dare you! You wait until anyway. So we're going to be turning right shortly here. Let's bring it down to fourth gear. So red spanner here. I could have stopped here actually. I mean, it's just right off the side of the road, but we're good at the moment, so I'm gonna stop here. Okay, road is clear. Bring up to second gear. I should have had it in second gear really. And then let it rest it on the fourth gear at least. So it's just at the bottom end of the green on the rev counter. So I'll tend to use fourth gear for when I'm traveling at 30 miles per hour and for a long period of time, because it's just it's more economic to use, and I have a lot more control. So if I do want to speed it up, I can speed up quite easily. If I want to slow down, I don't have to do it all that much. So anyway, I'll just never get this roundabout. So it's going straight ahead. So I'm just going to exit here. Settle in at fourth gear, so it does help. Okay, so bring it to second gear just to be prepared to stop. And it's already wanting me to Apply a bit of engine brake. There we go. There are a lot of petrol stations. I'll be honest with you. Petrol stations and red stops. I've gone I've gone past quite a few in the last few minutes. Yeah, let's bring up the speed. And, yeah. So got a long way to travel. Like I said, so have to go into Poland. So yeah, I'm gonna be crossing a speeding here again. We're going to be crossing into Poland and then around Belarus, which is understandable because obviously we don't have the mod for that yet. Okay, let's just be careful. Must be very careful going through here. Or just stop people right in the middle of a hill and a very tight corner. Jesus Christ, police officers. Right next to a bridge as well. I think it's a bridge. Oh no, it's not. It's just somewhere in the woods. Make sure someone sees me. I have to pop around the corner, up over the hill. Yeah, because being a big truck, I can cause more damage. So we're going really far down the hill, so let's bring down the speed. So we don't. Yeah, it's very dark. I can see very little, and the roads are not lit up either. In the middle of some woods, so I suppose this is what it would be like in real life. This is how dark it actually is. Let's just bring down the speeds again. So hopefully, let's just quickly have a look at the map. So yeah, we're just about to reach the border. Just one more town, and then heading to Lublin, or turning right at Lublin and heading north from there. So at the moment we're sort of going west. We've been going west for a very long time actually, so that's what's added the length of added the length of things. So we're going to be exiting soon. Just bring it up, prepare it for the slow down, so keep it third gear, and now don't think there's anyone behind me. I'm going to exit here again and keep it third gear the whole way through. Okay. Oh, some lit up roads. So there's no one behind, so I can just merge in now. And I'll cut up the indicators once I've completed the maneuver. Settle in. Still, I mean, I suppose it's not the motorway really. It's more of a equivalent to A road, I believe. But they're lit up, so that's good. Let's apply some brakes here. So. Okay, So the traffic lights are in night mode, which is just continuously in amber, flashing amber. There's a lot of places that do that. I don't think I've seen that in the UK, to be honest. You know, where it's supposedly where the lights are flashing, but they flash amber all night and then come back on in the morning. Oh, now we're in a dual carriageway, so let's try that. Let's get up to speed. At least give me another. And that's that. So that was a nice exit of Ukraine. So just coming up to the border now. Oh, back down to 43. It's variable, but it's fixed, very fixed. It just changes every now. I don't think they've really worked on it properly yet. Properly calibrated the. I don't think Pro mods have done it yet. I've worked on the actual speed limits for the, because it should be 50, but I'm sort of stuck at 43 miles per hour. Just back to 50 now. Fuel, we're doing okay. Yeah, doing okay for fuel. Here we come to the border crossing. There's someone right behind me as well. I was lucky. Okay, I'm gonna go for this lane here, so at least I'm done. So slowly, straight, keep it straight, and here we are. Okay, Mr. Sir, have a look at my documents and let me know if I can go through. Okay, all clear. Let's go. Yeah, so I'm going to have to keep 12 miles per hour here. But the good thing is that there's no police behind me. So I'll keep it to first gear. .20 kilometers per hour. So this is the Polish border now. Okay. Once again, Mr. Borderman, will you let me through? I have to settle for 12 miles per hour for now. Imagine how chaotic this border crossing is in real life at the moment. Just a lot of people trying to escape Ukraine, so this might be like one of the exits to humanitarian corridors, of which Russia seems to say, oh no, can't go there. bombing. It's ridiculous how everything has really got to at the moment. But anyway. Let's bring the speed back down again. It seems to be. It's a lot. This truck's got a lot of power with it. To be honest with you, it's got a lot of pulling power. So if you rest your feet on the accelerator just for long enough, you are going to be traveling a lot faster than you really need to. So let's bring it down to 30 again. So here we are in Poland. And just quickly. Okay. We're back onto 50, not 25. It's just how do people manage all this? It's accelerating, sloping, accelerating, slowing down. Okay, so anyway, we're going straight ahead, so I'm gonna turn into this side. Oof. It's not good for the tires, that. Okay, so exiting the Chem, I believe that's what it's called. And once, lo and behold, speed limit 43. Okay, at least we can overtake him. Okay, that's what I'll do. Just hopefully there's no police behind me. Indicate there's no one overtaking. Oopsie daisy. Oh well. Come on, slow down, truck. There's a truck coming in front of me. Okay, there we go. Let's move into this lane here. Just get a nice little smooth. Okay, let me move to this exit. Move to this lane here, so allow him to just slip onto the motorway without having to slow down. I can return back to this lane. So I think, yeah, I think we're gonna have to turn to. No, we can stay on this lane. That's fine. Okay. And then we should now be starting our climb north. prep myself as we're going to be exiting soon. I'm going to stay on this right lane here. Let's bring it down to 40 again. I'm going to put it 5th gear at least. Leave it in 5th gear for a bit. Let it just roll. There's no one there, that's good. And then back to 40. Now 30. Yeah, so the quicker I get onto motorways, the better. It's just constantly going through the side roads and the mini roads and stuff like that. So it does increase the distance that I have to travel even more. And of course, I get just make sure, just let someone know that someone very big is coming around the corner. Okay, back up to 43. So yeah, all in all it looks good, no one's overtaking. I think everyone's following 43 miles per hour to be honest here, cars and trucks. Okay, so I'm going to be turning right soon, so just prepare for that. Okay, prep up the 2nd gear. Have a look, see if there's anyone else coming, that's fine. No trains, oh yeah, so we're going to need to get some rest soon. Hopefully there's just as much rest and petrol stations as there is in Ukraine. So slowing down just a little bit. So we've got half a tank of fuel left and we're just about to exit. I don't know how far we have to travel in Poland before we reach up to the next town. So let me see. Okay, so we are it's just best way to see that is this way. Just looking at the job market. So Poland, Lithuania, Latvia, Estonia, then onto Finland. But wait, all the way to the top of Finland. Or Lulu, I believe is what it's called. So Lithuania, then Latvia. Okay, so it's going to start raining. Okay, so there's a rest station in, I think it's here. Okay, I'm gonna park right in front of this other guy here. Hopefully I don't crash into that C1, section C1. Apply brakes. So turn engine off, lights off. Let's get some sleep. Middle of the day, and still raining, of course. Okay. Let's have some African wipers. In Africa, that's the kind of wipers they use, just really fast wipers. Because the rain is very strong and yeah, the water droplet's a lot larger, and it's just, yeah. So right now I've got someone describing why TikTok is can ruin your life or whatever. So I've watched a couple of documentaries actually, or a couple of videos on YouTube about how TikTok affects how bad TikTok is for a lot of things. Well, when I started, I used TikTok. I think I used TikTok about a couple of times. Uh, for about, I mean, I've got the app and it's just there sitting, sort of taking up space. I really should uninstall it to be honest with you, but I don't really use it all that much. But I think my issue comes with Instagram instead. So I'm always on Instagram. I'm always trying to find something. There's always someone funny or something interesting to see um, on Instagram. But I've never used TikTok. I don't know why. It's just never been something that has drawn me in. But a lot of people seem to be getting a lot of viewers on there. So anyway, okay. Hopefully, no trains coming. Nope, nope. Good. So we're coming up to the border to, I think it's Lithuania, first then Latvia. So, but we're still stuck at 43 with no motorways inside. And so here we are. I really want to check out the spanner, but we've got still got plenty of fuel left, which is okay. We're coming into a city here. Let's bring it to 30 miles per hour. So yeah, these look more like European cities here, I think, right about here. So just bring up to the second gear here and first gear. Just keep it at third gear and then take this nice little left turn here. Okay. Oops. I indicated the wrong direction. Do apologize for anyone behind me, I suppose. Anyway, that's fine. Let's keep moving. Okay, so okay, so this is nice. But anyway, so now on the mobile phone on the bottom right, you can actually see the destination uh, 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 wave or yeah definition yeah circle or wave, and we're still miles away. Still got about 25 hours to go of driving. I think there's a uh, quick ferry ride, so I don't know how long it's going to be to bring us into Finland. So I've still got plenty of fuel, well, a little bit of fuel left. I don't know how many miles. So we've traveled so far 502 miles on a single tank of fuel. That's 7.1 miles per gallon at the moment. I do like that. I do like they have a few so interesting details on the display on the dashboard or the display. Yeah, bring down the speed a bit. Let me see. I think this page here at the bottom is just going to show. Let's bring down the speed a bit. Going a lot way too fast. Yeah, so it shows how many miles left in the tank. So it says it's 156 at the moment. Miles left before we have to before completely out of the fuel. Now I believe in the UK there's a rule that there's a law. If you're driving, if you're going to be driving on the motorway, make sure you have enough fuel so you don't run out of fuel before reaching a service station. So I don't know how. I don't know if other countries have that rule as well. But it's a little tidbit that I picked up. So it's illegal to actually drive with less fuel than you need to. But with, with fuel prices at the moment, I'm guessing a lot of people are going to be filling up by filling up by the next station. So if you fill up just enough to get to the next petrol station before you have to fill up again. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess at the moment, to be honest with you. I can't imagine how bad it is in America. I think it's got up to like is it $6 or something? It's the highest it's ever been anyway in America. In the UK, it's not known as much. It's quite bad during during Brexit. Once Brexit actually finally kicked in, there's no one delivering trucks, no one delivering fuel, no truck drivers delivering fuel. They had to draft in the army to help at some point. But yeah, it's a bit tight. It looks a bit tight here, but even though I know that truck can make it. Anyway, so let's keep moving. So once you've completed the maneuver, I can turn off the indicator. And off we go, 50 miles per hour. Thank you very much. Please keep it at 50. I don't go any lower than that, mate. Please. I hope you stay on the motorway as well. So anyway, so let's move on to this outer lane here. Let everyone else that's so going at 60 already. Let me bring the engine brake. Oopsie daisy. So that's me not paying attention. So yeah, I'm better at chewing gum while walking, but I still do sort of distract myself every now and again. But anyway, so it's like that. It's like a millisecond of just looking away, and I'm ready off the. So the motorway ends here, I'm guessing. Oh no, it's just roads narrowed, so there's roadworks. So I don't know what happened there. So indicate that I'm turning left. So this is moving. It's a bit tight, this one. So I want to keep it in second gear. So I've still got power. Okay. So I'm going to back to 43. What a bummer. Oh well. Okay, so border crossing to, I think it's Lithuania, then Latvia. I really need to get my my geography. So uh, there's no border control, so it's just drive through. And for some certain reason, cars seem to disappear as they join onto this road here. Okay, let me. Oopsie daisy, so I'm taking the wrong turn here. So I'm following this truck when really I should be following my own route. So let me. Let's just bring this up here. So I'm still gonna have to follow him anyway. So this is like a rest stop instead of actually a border crossing. I mean, I still crossed the border. Really shouldn't be following random trucks. Oh, of course, Sab decides to. Okay, off we go. Hope it stays at 50 again, because it's gonna drop down to 43, I bet you. Ah, brilliant. Okay, so we're gonna stick to this. I think it's like either a ring road. So nice, yeah. And still, it's raining. So I went to sleep, woke up 8 hours after, and it's still raining. I've been driving for a little bit, and it's still raining. I mean, I don't like rain. I'll be honest with you. I increased the percent probability of rain. I think to over 50% now. And pretty much every single time it starts raining, it rains forever. But I've also added added the rain mob, which is actually something that I really like. I'll be honest. I don't like the rain mod, not mob, rain mod, which sort of I think it's realistic rain, but still don't get thunderstorms or anything like that yet. Okay, so I'm on to the next video about TikTok. Now this one's talking about how China is using it to collect data on people. So and how people in the army are prohibited from using TikTok and actually delete it. Now back to 43 again. No, it's fine. Actually, it's back to 90, back to 50 now. 56, get in. Okay. Let's take advantage of that extra speed, extra 5-6 miles per hour. Here we go. So I'm gonna lift the axle, seeing that we're going to be on the motorway for some time now. So that's good. So what I'm gonna, okay. So climbing now. gonna be exiting soon. It's a nice little bump there. I don't know what happened. Got a nice score there to the left here. So I've added a lot of mods recently that include bikes, different truck trailers. I also added the rail cargo. So that's like I think it has like all the engines and things like that, everything to do with trains. But unfortunately, I haven't seen any yet, so I don't even know if it's working or not. Let's bring up to fourth gear here. Slow down to 30. And back to third gear. So yeah, I think I've messed up here, like completely messed up. Okay. Now I think it goes without saying that this is highly illegal. Okay, let's turn four wheel on. I'll drop the axle again. Yes, I've messed up there a little bit. I've damaged the trailer quite a lot. So it's 2%. It's never too bad with the trailers. When you damage the trailer, I think if it's not like ridiculous, like 10% damage or whatever, I think it's usually they don't penalize you. It doesn't affect you, or nothing's deducted basically. So as long as the goods are okay, which often is the case with me recently anyway. Before, when I just started this started the driving, and here, which is I used to have a control pad. I used to play it on the laptop as well, on fairly powerful laptop. I think it was a Toshiba laptop, i5 or i7, I can't remember. And I used to use a lot of. I used to use control pad, which I enjoyed. I preferred it, to be honest with you, to what people are using nowadays, which is like a keyboard and mouse. Which I can never understand how people can do that. You know, even using. I keep taking the wrong turns. Let me see where I'm going here. Let me see where I'm going. So I've taken the long right. So I really should have taken that quick. It doesn't matter. I'll carry on. I don't want to break any more rules, or at least run the risk of being penalized by police. So I need to pay more attention because I keep to be slipping slightly. So I've got 50 miles to go before we have to fuel up. So I'm gonna take this exit here. Fourth gear will be fine. Put an engine brake. Hover my feet over the controls. I can rest it on. So back to 50. So is there anyone coming? No, it's good. And that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to the mileage. So I have the mileage page, and I believe the fuel on the display on the dashboard. Yeah, it's the blue one with the blue on the left of the So yeah, so we've got 47 miles of fuel left. And now what we can do is yeah, I'm gonna have to quickly get myself back on. So yeah, so just coming up to where we would have been joining in on the other road. Keep it at 6th gear here. So yeah, would have joined from here, but it's fine. I don't mind that. Okay, so back to 43. Slowly bring the speed down. I'll keep it at 5th, 6th gear actually, it's fine. So back to 50 again. Jesus Christ, what's with the fluctuating speeds here? You can barely stop on time to do any of that. You can barely stop on time, but then you have to accelerate again. But by the time you accelerate, someone's bumping into the back of you. So, okay, I suppose. Now back to 30. Oh no, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, it's 30. It's a bit delayed that. So back to 30 here. I'm gonna leave it in 3rd gear for now. Just nice quick exit. Acceleration out, so let's keep it here. So I've got about 21 miles. And of course, what I've gone and done is I've driven right past the petrol station, so it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna carry on and go right up to a service station, and then yeah, I mean I can turn around, but got 30 miles. That's plenty of miles. Okay, back to 3rd gear. Slow down just enough, and quickly. There's no one else coming. So we're gonna be exiting soon. Okay, so I'm gonna straighten this up here. Okay. And there we go. Panic averted. Alright, let me quickly fill up. Alright, just gonna quickly grab some, I think that's McDonald's over there. Just gotta grab some food. I'll be back soon, guys. Alright, BRB. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stop here for a little bit, and I'll stop the stream for a little bit. Let me find somewhere to park first. Let me see how far I've got to go. Still a long way to go yet. Got coastal drive as well, which is hopefully I can do that during the daytime. Okay, so yes, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stop here. I'm going to go to pickle lettuce and tomatoes here, and yeah, I think that's it. Then I'll stop here for a bit, stop the stream, and then come back in a short while. Now there's a parking somewhere I can park here. So yeah, I can still park. Actually, I can park here. I don't have to go anywhere, so that's fine. Okay, so expensive fuel. Lovely. It's a lot easier to stall on this in this truck than any other, than something like a Scania or something. Okay, so let's. Okay. Okay. So just gonna park it here. With my friend here. There's another Reynolds as well. So hello, fellow outcast. Okay, so back here. Yeah, I could do some sleep as well. So what I'll do is, yeah, how long until we can sleep? So I've got 2 hours before we can sleep. But that's fine. I'll just sleep here instead. So I'll turn this off. Turn lights off. Oh, sorry. It'd be a very cold night, wouldn't it, with the windows wide, windows still. There we go. So get some sleep. Save. And then yeah, so I'm gonna exit here for now. But yeah, thanks very much everyone for joining me on this one. Once again, thanks for the like. What's up guys, how's trucking going? Yeah, hi unit 20. Yeah, trucking's good. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's been a nice little cruise from Ukraine to the to Finland. Is it Finland? Yeah, Finland. East Finland. Yeah, Finland. So yeah, we've got a bit of. I'm just going to take a short break here, and I'll be back very shortly. But yeah, thanks everyone who joined me today, and yeah, thanks for the like, and yeah, yeah, I'll see you all guys. I'll see you guys again very soon. So it's been a pleasure, and see you soon.